Hello everyone, today we are ready with another important topic that is related with persuasion. Yes, persuasive essay. This is very important form of writing essays that is related with persuasion. It requires lots of logic, it requires lot of rationalism. So let's start with persuasive writing or persuasive essay. This is part 1. So let us understand first what is persuasive writing. So persuasive writing, what is persuasive writing? Persuasive writing means to convince your audience to embrace your idea or point of view. Keeping this purpose in mind is the key to writing an effective persuasion. You are going to convince your audience. Okay, you are going to convince and persuade your audience with your ideas logically and systematically. So what is persuasion? Remember that your reader is a person who likes to be interested in and entertained by what you have written. Your essay should be well organized with all the necessary parts in their proper place, using correct grammar, punctuation and spelling. Make sure that your essay is easy to understand, that it is clear and coherent. The thing you want to avoid most is being confusing. So you must be clear. There must be a coherence. There must be connectivity within your ideas. Clarity and connectivity within ideas is must in persuasion. Yes, essential steps for writing a persuasive essay. Number 1, identify your main idea or point of view. Your purpose will be to persuade your audience to accept this idea or point of view. Number 2, identify your audience. To write an effective persuasive essay, try to understand your audience. For example, are your readers undecided about your issue, or are your readers hostile to your point of view? Try to know your audience, and once you know your audience, means your reader, you are going to write perfectly. 3, identify the strongest supporting points for your persuasion. Number 4, identify the most significant opposing view. Explaining and then refuting opposing view strengthens the credibility and scope of your essay. So you are going to deal the persuasion in two ways: presenting your own view and giving a rebuttal of the other opposing point of view. Once you go with this two-way strategy, your persuasion going to be very effective. So it's important to organize persuasive essay in a manner. Number 1, introduction. Yes, introduction. Your introduction should hook your reader's attention and provide background information on your topic or controversy. The paragraph should end with a clear statement of your main idea or point of view. Remember, I have already made a video about the structure of essay. You can find that link in the description, and about different kind of strategies to generate ideas. I have also made a video named Writing Power. You can also use that technique of generating idea and dividing those ideas into various shapes by outlining. You can use that technique. I have made that video. You can find a link down in the description. Use those techniques before going to start writing a persuasive essay or any kind of essay. So remember, introduction must be hooky and catchy. Body paragraphs. Your body paragraphs should present the points in support of your main idea. Each body paragraph should focus on one point. Be sure to provide evidence or examples for each point. Opposing view. After presenting your supporting points, develop one paragraph to accurately explain and then refute the most significant opposing view. It's very important to present counter narrative, the narrative that is opposite to your own narrative, so that audience can have both the flavors and get the right judgment. and bring themselves into a conclusion that what is the right thing, and that right thing must be your side. Conclusion: creatively restate your main idea and supporting points. Try to leave your audience even more connected to your topic and persuaded by your main idea or perspective. So this is how you are going to shape and let your audience, readers, travel through your ideas in this manner. So let's understand one thing more about persuasive. Persuasive writing means you present your opinion, defend your opinion with supporting evidence. It's important to defend your opinion with supporting evidence. That evidence can be in various shapes. That can be a data, facts, that can be examples, illustrations. Those can be logical, convincing ideas. Persuasive writing tries to convince a reader to believe what you believe about a certain topic. It's all about putting your own brain into another person's head. So it's important to have that kind of a flavor, spice in your writing, so that the reader can understand what you are believing. So this is what the persuasive is. Now let's how the stages of writing begin in persuasion, that we have already done in another video previously. That link is down there. But let's just recap. Pre-writing, brainstorming. Where can you find ideas? News, books, social system, social media. Think about issues that are important to you and about which people disagree. Where do you stand? So this is what the brainstorming is. Just have the clear idea where you are standing and where others are standing. And when you know that where you are standing, then you are going to march accordingly into your essay. The next stage is rough draft with the pencil, support with facts, statistics, examples, quotation, anecdotes. Avoid illogical arguments and faulty and deceptive uses of language. It's very important. Circular reasoning, for example, restating something in other words without offering proof, e.g., that's the worst idea I have ever heard because it's really stupid. So this is circular reasoning. This is not logical. This is not convincing. So you must put your ideas in a logical manner. Revising, editing. Capture your reader's attention. Try using a bold statement, an unusual fact, an interesting anecdote, a question, a quotation. Correct fragments by adding whatever is missing from the sentence, subject, verb, or independent clause. Then final draft in a pen. So this is the way forward in persuasive essay. So things to avoid: cause and effect fallacy. Assuming that because event B followed event A caused B. So this fallacy must be avoided. This is non-systematic way of persuasion. Overgeneralization, making a statement that is too broad to prove. So you have to make certain statements which are specific. Targeting, they are vivid but not overgeneralized, which may encompass many other ideas, and you are going to digress from your own point of view. Either or fallacy, inappropriately stating that there are only two possible alternatives, e.g., nobody could possibly believe in any other way. So this is illogical way. So either or, this should not be the manner of writing. You must be specific. You must be targeted to a specific point and prove it accordingly without creating a deception in the mind of the reader. So I hope you have understood this first part of persuasive writing, that is about the concept of persuasion and how to organize the ideas in the persuasive essays. In the next part, we will exemplify and we will substantiate that how a good persuasion is made and how a good persuasive essay can be written. I thank you very much. Wish you all the best.